And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Oakland Athletics. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Kyle Muller. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Gio Urshela now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. And now batting, Mike Trout. And it's fouled away. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. Popped up. Diaz moves under it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back in Oakland. And on the hill in this one, Patrick Sandoval. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Oh, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Trout brings it in with a nice running grab.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. A dive. Nice stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipating.
Back here at the ballpark, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs. And with guys on his team like Mike Trout and, formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
The 1-1. And that's through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Right there is Laureano. Makes the grab, 1 down. Brandon Drury to the plate.
The first baseman, number 23, Brandon Drury.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground at first. Aguilar takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker. Sandoval back to work. That one ripped. Trout makes the catch, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Laureano comes up to hit.
The right fielder, Laureano.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Digging in, Jordan Diaz. And a base hit on a line. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And they take a 2-run lead. And he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then
now this is through for a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now a fly ball to right center. Trout makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Muller, a tall lefty, 250 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Anthony Rendon now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
In there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop.
Back here in the East Bay. Now it's Jace Peterson.
Third baseman, Jay.
And here it comes. On a line, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Stepping in, Brent Rooker. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Aledmys Diaz now. That's ripped. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead is up to 5. And that's a double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it.
New pitcher on here, Griffin Canning. This is his first appearance of the season.
Number 47.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, his first homer of the year. It's 7-0. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
So now the DH spot, Jordan Diaz. Line drive. Trout makes the grab for the second out. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Butler, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. On to inning number 4. Start of the 4th, leading off, Gio Urshela. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double for their first hit of the game.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Ward, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. And he picks it up in foul territory. 0-2 now. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here's Trout. Flied out his first time.
The center field.
You know, Singy, in 2022, Trout hit homers in 7 straight games, falling just 1 home run shy of the record, 8 in a row by Ken Griffey Jr., Don Mattingly, and Dale Long. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. 2 on with 1 out. Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. That's in there. Strike 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And that one wrapped foul. Urshela, the lead runner, out at second. Trout over at first with one away. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Here comes a pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Angels strand a couple, not going their way. It's 7. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tony Kemp. This one in the air, right field. Renfroe in position. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ouch, that one drilled him. He's in there. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
And here's the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes. He's got nothing to show for it.
Ripped on a line. Ward brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in Oakland, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Hunter Renfroe. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
On the ground, Kemp. And Renfroe is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Caught looking his first time up. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Fly ball to right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. Next offering is fouled back.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts on that one.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. puts it in the air out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the third out. Angels held in check. They continue to. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in for Oakland, Aledmys Diaz. The right-hander back to work. Into left center for a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Trout fires it to the plate. The run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead. Not in time, it's a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So, man aboard. Here's Manny Pena. Swing and a base hit. Laureano around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. It's 9-0.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every deep line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here is Jace Peterson. Liner, base hit. Kemp around third. He scores, and they extend their lead. So they turn things over to the righty, Carlos Estevez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. Makes the grab, one away.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
In the air, center field. Trout is there. And that'll do it. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
On the ground, out to short. Diaz slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Into center. Butler makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So well, we go bottom 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Manny Pena. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. Next up for the A's, Jordan Diaz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now, Lawrence Butler. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Tony Kemp. Foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Hammered, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control.
Out there to center. Trout makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Urshela with a relay throw, and he's out. Cut down. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Muller back to work. This one high in the air to left center. Butler settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Laureano trying to get there. The wind and the pitch. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Towards first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. bottom of the 7th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Jesus Aguilar. The pitch. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
In the air, right side. Renfroe in position. He's got it. And there's 2 away. And it's Aledmys Diaz. Out towards left center. Trout sizing it up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Domingo Acevedo. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Diaz. Tosses across the first. And Renfroe is retired. Luis Rengifo digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Aguilar has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Butler settles under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And new pitcher on now, Ryan Tepera.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Bounce to the left side. Stops it on a slide. Goes to second. Safe there. To first, and he's out. So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play. So up next, Jordan Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Laureano coming home. He will score. It's 14-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Lawrence Butler. In the air to left center. Ward hauls it in, 2 away.
Now that's
Tony Kemp up next for the A's. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. He blasts one out to right. His first homer of the year. It's 16-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Quijada. He's into the game with the bases empty. Out towards right center field. Renfroe pulls it in on the run. The A's with a 2-run blast. Last chance coming up here. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. Acevedo, a 6'7" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Gio Urshela steps in.
Gio Urshela.
There's a strike. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that'll do it. The A's slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they